1023 The Beat. It's your midday Mamacita Val Santos. I'm in the studio with Lil Duval. How are you?
What's happening?
Do you want me to say Duval or Lil Duval still?
Whatever you want to say, whatever flows good with the tongue.
Okay, I'll just mix it up. You've had a busy day. You just got in town. You're in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Were you anywhere before San Antonio?
What was we before that?
It's all blur.
Houston.
My God.
Yeah, I'm just going with the flow, baby.
Yeah, you were with our girl Ashley yesterday at the Beat in Houston. Saw your pictures.
Hey, where?
At the Beat in Houston. You were with our girl
we was
Ashley.
in Houston and San Antonio, then here.
Did you get out to Austin very much?
Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Where we at now? Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
You're on the real radio ground right now. Like, you're on the full promo run.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm just spreading the gospel, the smile, rich, broke gospel, trying to spread this joy out to the world. That's what I've been doing.
How is this different from like the comedy promo run, doing the music promo run now?
The difference is where I was kind of like doing my thing in stand up, so I already was kind of like I had already made my career, so all I had to do was do my shows, and I had the weekday off. Now I ain't got the weekday off now.
Now it's just full force.
Now it was just, because I used to like go to my beach house and come do a show, go back to the beach house, come back do a show. Now I ain't been there since.
You just might as well sell it.
No, I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it. It's going to even out. Pretty soon, once this level out, then I'll be able to get back to that routine. So I ain't tripping.
So what was the inspiration for Smile Bitch? I was going through the logs. I was like, Lil Duval's got a song. Like, let me hear this. And it is literally driving down the street, like living your best life. You feel so good, so inspired all day. So what was it like making that song, and what was the inspiration?
It was my life. The inspiration was my life.
Yeah.
Like most of my songs, I always put out a song like at least once a year just for my fans, because they know I do music.
Yeah.
But it's just another way to express who I am. But it's just another reflection of that song was just a reflection of where I was, of where I always been, just smiling and living my best life, not going back and forth with nobody.
You always seem like you're having a good time, and on social media, I don't want to say creeping, but I feel like your comments are always screenshotted by like the shade room and stuff. You're just always just like having not beefs, but just calling people out, and it's hilarious.
I don't call people out, I just talk. I just be saying what's on my mind, and I didn't realize until social media how sensitive people were.
They really are.
I just be making a comment, like just talking. And usually when I'm talking about somebody I probably know.
Yeah.
It's just y'all
It's a
don't be
joke.
knowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it seems like, oh, he's dissing. Like I was talking about yesterday or the day before, Ja Rule said something about, said, when I get to 1 million followers, I'm going to drop this record. So I'm looking at his followers. I'm like, you got 600. I said, you need to drop that record no time soon, boy. You better go ahead. I'm like, come on, man, you need to rethink this. Like, you can't, if you ain't got 600,000, man, tap out.
It was worth a try.
I didn't even realize that he didn't have 1 million yet. I was like, Ja Rule doesn't have 1 million.
But somebody like Ja, he don't need 1 million. Like everybody don't need all of it. It's people with less followers than me. Like, what's the group I was just with? Cheat Codes.
I don't know.
You ever heard of Cheat Codes? They're an EDM group. Big as hell. They do big outdoor theater. I mean, big outdoor concerts and stuff like that. They only got like 64,000.
And those usually have the craziest fan bases too.
Yeah, and they got big fan bases.
Active,
they be active doing their thing. So it ain't the numbers. I think a lot of people get caught up into that. It's the fan base. When you go do a show, can you sell them tickets?
Right. I think I was more so surprised because, I grew up in the Ja Rule era. So I'm like, what? But I forget that he's more, I'm 31.
When Ja Rule music come on, you know about 6, 7 songs. You're like, oh, snap, and you love them from
I'm
word
singing
to
like
word.
5 in my head right now.
Yeah. Ja Rule's the truth, whether we want to accept it or not. But Ja Rule ain't going nowhere. He gonna always have a fan base.
Yeah. And so you have another song that's coming out as well.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little insight of what to expect?
I be wanting to so bad, but I'm on the business side of it now. So I got to make sure all that stuff taken care of first. I just can't put it out. With Smile, I just put it out.
Yeah.
And then, but I shouldn't have did that with that. But I ain't tripping off of it. It is what it is.
It's doing awesome.
Yeah. It's doing what I wanted to do in the first place.
You got pastors quoting it, Oprah quoting it. Like, what really caught you off guard, like when you saw it hit like a certain place?
Oprah. Oprah. I mean, like Oprah, and she responded, or somebody responded from her page. I was like, I might be in there.
Yeah.
So shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just dope. I think I get more gratification just from seeing the effect it have on people's lives.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, all the other stuff is cool, like being number one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope and all that, but that's really just to get people attention, to pay attention
For sure.
to what I really got going on.
Yeah, because you could just have a song hit number one and it just fall off and it has no effect at all.
Yeah.
To have a song that has a positive effect on their listeners, I mean,
Yeah,
that's a
this
big
always, you can use it for motivation, you can use it for celebration.
deal. Yeah.
Either way it go for the rest of your life. It's like a birthday song. Whenever you're having a good time,
Right.
or just like Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Straight
It's just,
up.
You
Yeah.
play it when you look, but the difference between Don't Worry, Be Happy, you can't play that like when you're down.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you can play Smile. You got a lot to be smiling for. So what
Right.
is you wilding for? You need
Yeah.
that to motivate you and the celebration and everything.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. You're gonna be listening to this forever. So get used to it. I'm stuck in.
I'm
you.
going to play it when I'm at the gym next time to try to motivate me.
You should. You should. It might motivate you to stop working. I'd be like, you know what? I really don't
You know
care.
what? I'm happy
Either
the way
way,
I
a
am.
win is a win.
Right.
You living. If you breathing, you achieving.
Right. If you believe it.
Now you
you
doing
can
radio
achieve it.
runs. Are you doing like shows now? Is it
Right,
the comedy
that's what
show
I'm saying.
and the music together?
Both. That's why I say on the week. Now I gotta do. It used to be the weekdays I had off, and on the weekends I do my shows. Now I gotta do both. So same thing, just with doing this stuff now.
Yeah. Are you gonna do like a tour? Like, would you ever come back to Austin to do?
Definitely.
That
Like,
would be
I
dope.
mean, I've been touring already, but now I'm
Yeah.
just gonna take it to another level now.
Right.
So most of the dates that I got this year, they've been booked,
Yeah.
even before the song. So I gotta obligate that. Then we're gonna take it to the
Right.
next level for 2000.
We'll get the comedy and the music on the tour.
That's what I always did.
Yeah.
I always incorporated music, even if it wasn't mine. I used to incorporate. I always, from day one, incorporated
Yeah.
the music with my comedy.
All the way back to like the comic view with the
With the buy a girl a drink in the club. That was music.
That's awesome. So, how often do you get to like just kind of relax? Like, do you?
I
And when
used
you
to all
relax,
the
are you
time.
not?
That's where the song
They used to
came
be on
from.
vacation on Instagram all the time.
All the time. That's where Living My Best Life came from. But,
Yeah.
but I mean, it'll come, you know. Like I said, God was
The
blessing me
fruits of
so
your
much
Yeah.
that he said, all right, you got to pay me back. So
Yeah, right, yeah.
now I'm
time
just paying it
time
back.
to work.
Yeah,
You're so
keep it.
busy with like TV, music, comedy tour, radio tour. I mean, like what was your like first step into the business? Like what happened? What's the story behind that?
stand up.
Yeah.
I got on stage. As far as in the industry, I got
Yeah.
on stage and it's been snowballing and getting big and big ever since. Like
Yeah.
I started in 2000, so 18 years.
Wow.
Now, you've always been around the music, like even like cameos and videos around the Grand Hustle days. Did you always know you wanted to jump into the music, or did it just kind of just happen?
And no, it's just form of entertainment, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think they asked Sammy Davis Jr. none of these questions.
True.
So it's kind of the same thing. It's just that's kind of what it is. It's just entertainment. I just use different ways to do it. You know, I might want to use comedy one way. I might want to use music another way. I might want to do it in movies. I might want to do it on social media.
Yeah.
I just use it different ways. We just categorize it, but I mean, shoot, they didn't categorize it years ago, so
Yeah.
we're just doing it now. But I think it's coming. If you look at the new generation, nobody's just doing one thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Even in radio, it's the same way.
yeah, everybody's doing everything. Like y'all doing videos now. Y'all, this is not just radio. This just
Right.
we're used to this, but most of the stuff is going to that.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know why we got this here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pump faking
just
because
sound
the mind
quality.
is because the mind
Right.
feels like we're supposed to do that for the audience, but
Yeah.
really the audience is watching this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You were
absolutely
always
true.
ahead of the game. Like you were one of the first people doing skits and everything online.
You got to pay attention. I always paid attention.
Yeah.
That's how I stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
I don't dwell on what's going on now because
Right.
what's going on now is what people was planning 10 years ago.
Right.
Like me, 10 years ago, I planned like this. I didn't know I was going to do it like now, but
Yeah.
I planted seeds
Yeah. Nice.
for now.
Coming into fruition now.
Yeah, now I'm just reaping the benefits of it, I guess.
Yeah. So being as active you are on social media, like, is there times where you're just like, I want to just get off? Like, I just want to like just log out and not be on social media because, like
I
you
do
said
it.
earlier, there's people are.
I do it, and I realize if you put your phone down for about 30 minutes, you forget about it.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
it let me know. And you start, if you walk, I used to do, like when I go to my beach house, I chill over there and it's like the country. So you're around a lot of green. If you put your phone down, all that stuff start looking greener.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's
Yeah.
crazy how that works. So I sometimes do that just to get because it makes you more creative too.
Yeah.
And thinking more, because we're in the end, you're just going in the treadmill.
Yeah. And you kind of like stay on the same trends as everything that's going viral right now. And do you think that it's kind of like people putting their stuff out on social media and being so active on social media to a point where it's controlling them? Do you think that kind of affects their artistry a bit? Do you think it start to make
It
things?
it can help you or it can hurt you. I see
Yeah.
I do amazing things for stuff. I follow some pages stuff that I'm impressed with. I knew I could never do.
Yeah.
So it's all in the person. It's gonna make some people smart. It's gonna make some people dumber.
Right.
It's just like anything.
Do you have any, like, what don't you do? Like, I mean, like, what's something that we don't know that you do? Like, what do you have, like a hidden talent, or like, because I feel like you're just.
I scuba dive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a certified scuba diver.
All right, I got a question. I saw you hooping with the celebrity game with John Wall.
Mm-hmm.
Did he really brush you off like that, or was it kind of like you knew this was gonna go viral?
Nah, I didn't know he did that for real. I didn't know it was gonna go viral like that, you know. But I knew it was gonna go viral once I hit that ground. I was like,
Yeah.
yep, this is going viral. Matter of fact,
You feel good about it
Nobody's
after it happened? Like
I don't be caring. Like afterwards,
Yeah.
like the business
I
side,
was
like
like after it happened, I went up. Me and Ludacris was sitting next to each other. I was like, "You think somebody recorded that?"
Of course.
He was like, "No, not here." But I wasn't tripping. Like when you're a person that's content with yourself, it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
embarrass me. Like
Right.
I go with the flow. Like I'm not embarrassed by too much or nothing. I take it what it
That's
is.
good.
I didn't plan that, but I mean, shit, it happened. You know,
Gotta
it
run
is
with
what
it.
is.
all right, we got a few questions off of Instagram.
All right.
One is, what makes you smile?
Seeing other people smile, seeing me affect people in positive ways.
Your favorite wing flavor?
Honey barbecue.
That's a good one.
Good choice.
What's your opinion on the Kevin Hart and Cat Williams beef?
My name Ben and I ain't in it.
I ain't even. All right, that's good. We good on these. The other ones ain't. I'm not even gonna ask these.
Oh, should we just cut off the comments for Instagram Live? So we have music, comedy tour. This tour, what's next? You just don't.
keep being Duval
Yeah.
and whatever come with it.
Yeah.
That's been my blueprint.
Yeah.
It just comes. I don't know. It seems like it comes easy for me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I guess because I just do what I do.
Yeah. Have you always been kind of like that? Like growing up as a kid, like has your
I've
work
always
just
followed
come?
my own path because
Yeah.
I always, even before I knew, I kind of had an idea.
Yeah.
So I always went in that direction. And the more I went in that direction, the more it opened my eyes up.
So you just like naturally led on the right path. I didn't think I knew what I wanted to do till I was like 25.
I think that's the key. You got to know
Yeah.
early. I knew what
Yeah.
I wanted early,
Yeah.
or had an idea of what I wanted early.
Yeah.
So I kind of always, and I've always been observant.
Yeah. That's a good quality to have instead of being tunnel vision and going straight ahead.
Yeah.
You've been a real advocate for weed, but you didn't start smoking until late.
Yeah.
What happened?
I got old and changed. Nah, I mean,
Had you like never smoked? Or just like tried it and it wasn't for you?
never smoked.
Wow.
Never smoked. I think one of the reasons was because I grew up in the hood where everybody did do drugs and my dad did drugs.
Yeah.
So I just said I ain't gonna do it. And so I could put weed in that category as drugs. And
Yeah.
then, but I always loved the way it smelled.
Right.
I always loved the way it smelled.
Yeah.
So when I got a little older and I knew I was very responsible,
Yeah.
you know, I kind of programmed myself to being responsible and stuff. So
Yeah.
I was like, I can take chances now, you
Yeah.
know. So when I got to, how old am I now? 41. When I got to 38, I said, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. And it was a hit.
It was the best thing ever happened to me.
Because if you think about it, like in
One of the best things.
the younger generations, we had like the weed is the gateway drug, and so like you automatically like put weed with like
It
the
can be for a
hardcore
weak
stuff.
mind person. I think
yeah.
everything has problems.
Right.
But for a weak-minded person, but the problem is people don't know if they're weak-minded or not.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to accept that they're weak-minded.
Right.
Like, it's okay to have things, but you got to know your weaknesses just
Right.
like you know your strengths.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you know, all right, if I, like, that's like you a woman, you know I can't be around this type of guy because
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up doing something. Don't be around the motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
Same
true.
thing with drugs. If you know, all right,
Yeah.
that's just like me. Cocaine looks like it's people have a ball on it,
Yeah.
but I know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm one of them people, like, I'm real extreme. Like when I do something, I go all the way in.
Yeah.
So if I end up liking cocaine, I'm gonna die.
That's a wrap. Yeah.
Cause I'm the type to buy a whole key and snort it all. You know, so I say, and I don't want to do nothing that's gonna kill me. So
Yeah.
I don't do no drugs that kill you.
Yeah.
And that don't kill you. So that's why I don't do nothing like, cause I know better.
Yeah. Yes,
I
damn.
ain't finna do no cocaine, nothing that can kill you.
Yeah, we'll just
Nothing
stick with
synthetic.
weed. Do you drink at all?
Mm-mm.
You don't drink, just weed.
I kill you more than anything, believe it
Yeah,
or not.
that's true. That's why I stick with my 2 glasses of wine, and then I don't, because if I know if I have more,
Yeah,
then I'm
yeah.
gonna send out some drunk
You know
texts,
your,
or I'm
you know
gonna
your,
call
you know your
it.
limit. You know your limit.
Yeah,
Most don't.
Most of the time, I know my limit.
Look at me, I'm high right now.
You smelled it when you came in. You already knew, you knew what time it was.
Come on.
Somebody on my floor at my apartment is always smoking weed, and it smells so good walking down the hall. And I feel guilty because I have my daughter with me, and I'm like, oh, that smells. I don't.
It's gonna be
smoke, but
normal
I'm
after a
not-
while for kids, especially
Yeah.
out there in Cali.
Yeah.
Kids, it's second nature. It's not
Yeah.
even a bad thing. So it'll be like that eventually down south. We always come get it late down south.
Yeah, it's
You
got to
know,
trickle down.
It got to trickle down. I figure around, what's this, 2018?
Yeah.
Around 2030, it'll be like cigarettes.
Yeah, it won't be as political as
Yeah,
it is now.
it's damn near not that political now. Like I
Yeah.
could smoke now. Think
Yeah.
about it. I could smoke now and talk to Oprah.
Right.
And ain't nobody
Yeah.
tripping. Ain't nobody.
Yeah.
You know, 10 years ago you couldn't do that. I could
Right.
say smile, bitch, and nobody take it the wrong way now.
Yeah.
People just got desensitized.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's getting there.
Yeah. Do you get political at all, or are you just like, I'm going to stay out of this?
No, because in politics, there's no right or wrong. It's just what side you want to be on, whatever benefits
Right.
you.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense for me to take. If that's what you believe in, cool. If that's what you
Right.
believe in, just go with whatever, I guess, whatever you feel benefits you. But you can't knock the next person.
Yeah.
It's like the team. Like, I'm mad at you because you like the Bears and I like the Jaguars.
Right. And people actually do fight over that kind of stuff.
They do, but at the end of the day, it's
Yeah, it's stupid.
team, man. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah. Well, that's
Because
good.
to me, it's bigger than that.
Yeah, 100%. Well, where can we find you? Social media and website if people are not following you already.
At Lil Duval on everything.
It's nice
Just
and
Google
easy.
my name.
And
Everything
there
will
it
pop
is right there.
up. I'm right there. I'm grandfathered in on the internet.
Well, thank you.
Go
Oh,
back, like MySpace, Black Planet. How far you go back?
MySpace, right at the end of Black Planet.
OG for real.
Yeah, right at the end. Like, it was, all the hoes was transferring over to MySpace.
I didn't know about MySpace till like my senior year of high school. And
MySpace was teaching us everything that we know now.
$1 million skills.
Yeah.
Everything.
Right.
That's why I was so good at all
the
the other stuff. Because
Yeah.
it had already prepared me for in MySpace. I knew how to do everything. Like,
Right.
if I would have stuck to it, I could have had a world star, but I didn't stick on the internet.
Yeah.
Because on the internet, you got to keep pumping it. You got to really
Yeah.
treat it like a full-time job.
Yeah.
And I wasn't willing to put that much in. I just like enjoying it, but I wasn't finna work hard
Yeah.
for it.
like to do the fun part of it all.
Yeah.
But the,
It was teaching us how to make all types of websites.
yeah. I could have been in
coding.
tech making 6 figures now. I'm in the
Coding.
wrong part of the industry.
I still know how to do it from that stuff.
I don't remember
I just
any
don't
of
because
it.
I don't have to.
Yeah, yeah, that's smart. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you come back to Austin, and you
I
can
will.
always come back.
I appreciate y'all
Yeah.
having me. 102.3 The Beat.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.
All right.
All right.